righty. All righty. I know I couldn't play my intro. Don't know why, but I couldn't play it. Whole StreamYard changes everything on you. Every time. Every time. How's everyone doing? Just trying to get my comments going here. I'm waiting for the princess to make her arrival. As usual. Always has to be fashionably late, in case you didn't notice. Just who she is. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. It's been a while, right? Long while. Hey, Dana, how are you? How's everyone doing? Hey, Nicole, how are you? The princess should be joining me shortly. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Been really busy. Crazy busy. Too busy. We are T minus, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days until the first VIP party for the 11th New Jersey Power Unity Expo number 11. Crazy, crazy. Hey, Karen, Patricia. That's Friday night, 8 to 11. That kicks everything off for this year's Expo. Looking forward to that. So much still needs to be done between now and then. Hey, David. But we're getting through it. Hey, Teresa. So much to do. So much last minute stuff. Here, Beer for Paranormal. Hello, Robert, Sandra, how are you? Kathy, how are you doing? We were running around like crazy today, doing things for the expo. Hey, Donna, getting things together, meeting with people. There's so much that needs to be done the days leading up to the convention that it's just, it makes you wonder like how it all gets done, and then it happens, and then it's gone, and you start planning the next one. Hey, Kathy, how are you? So funny. I'm waiting for her to come in here, but we're watching this documentary on the making of John Wick. I know where am I going with this? And but they take you through the whole process of when they start and storyboarding and getting the actors together and the financing, and then to the end where the movie's done and it's released and how much work. Hey, Anna. Hey, Jay. What's up? And the expo is like every year. It's like you start from brick one and you lay it down and you build every brick on top of that until the house is built, and then you hope people come into the house and enjoy it, and then you tear it down and you start over with brick number one again. By the way, rocking my new NJP hat that was sent to me from my buddy John and his wife. Hey, Georgianne, how are you? This doesn't say New Jersey Paranormal, it's just NJP, and it's growing on me. I like it. Celine, how are you? But yeah, again, that's what our concentration is. Hard to even, consider Creeper Gallery or anything this week because so much is going on with the expo that probably going to have to wait till we get back there. We just finished what was a grueling October. 5 library lectures and God knows how many events. And hey, Rachel, finally finished all that. And it was a fast month. Didn't get to enjoy Halloween much. My fault. But we had a good time. We did a lot of things. Again, the lectures were fun. Don't know if I'd do 5 of them again, but they were fun. We had a good time going to all the different places we went to, seeing all the people we saw. Mixed bag as far as places and people. More kids than I expected this year at library lectures, which was pretty uncomfortable because we were talking about haunted objects and people that unalived themselves in different ways and mutilations, and that was different. But we got through it. And again, all our concentration now, everything is on Friday night. Friday, we have to set up the entire convention. Friday night is the party. Saturday night's the convention. Saturday night, another party. And then it's all done. It's all done. And then we can sit back and just enjoy. John McGinnis, the Grim Reaper of the weather. John McGinnis, if you message me again about the weather, I promise you, just like that movie Taken with Liam Neeson, I will find you and I will kill you.
Remember that Christmas? You read Christmas? Heat Miser. And the, what's the other one? I'm just a heat miser.
He is the Grim Reaper of weather, that guy. And I'm blocking him until the expo is over. But anyway, as far as, hey, Veronica, as far as October, we ended it with such a good feeling and on such a good note. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Christopher, how are you? The event we did with Cody and Satori at the mine was really, 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 really good. Really good. We all had a great time. Great being around them again. It's been
since our wedding.
I mean, but we really didn't get to hang out with them at the
No,
wedding.
we did not get to hang with them at the wedding.
They are. I enjoy being around those two so much, and we had such
exactly, Christopher.
We had such a great time. Just it's fun being around them. We have just a good time hanging out with them because we laugh and we joke, and the paranormal stuff is, you know, we have a good time doing that too. But they're just good people to be around, and we never have a bad time with the two of them.
Never.
So a lot of people there. Friday night, Halloween, of course. Halloween events are sort of a double-edged sword in that we don't get to enjoy Halloween as far as like going out and
hey, Gina,
having a good time as far as like celebrating the holiday. But we do because we're with friends and we're with usually somebody, a guest or something. But we had a lot of our friends were there. We had a lot of people there. The mine was active that night. Lucky on Halloween, we had Robert and Sandra from Beer Fort Paranormal, who literally we called them the day or two before, and we're like, "Hey, you're busy on Halloween,"
yeah.
And they were good enough to come and help us out and good spending time with Robert and Sandra, which we enjoy doing as well. Like-minded people. Great investigators. Never have a bad time with Robert either. I mean, I enjoy talking to Robert because we're paranormal geeks and talk about everything. And but again, good to have them there. Ken and Tyler from the mine, great volunteers. They know everything there is about the mine. And then you have Cody Satori and their haunted objects. What could be better? I mean, that was like Christmas morning for me. On Halloween to be in a haunted mine with haunted objects. Are you kidding me? I had a good time. I was in the office as usual. And there was some weird stuff going on there. You know, that's for sure with with Jolene. Now, those of you who don't know, I wish I should have prepared for this a little better. I could have had pictures of the objects and stuff. Jolene is a big doll, how would you describe Jolene as a doll? She's not like a little doll. She's like one of those big Raggedy Ann type of, but not a Raggedy Ann, but like that, where she's a large doll.
She's a large full size.
She's got ponytails and
she's not. Her body's not hard. You can hug on her. She's like a life size child doll.
Right, but Jolene has proven to me over the several times now that I've investigated Cody Satori's objects that Colleen can be used as a conduit for other spirits to engage, and she makes things more active. Every time I've been with her, I've never had a bad
because there's
experience.
this synergy between the two of you.
Well, I was getting to that. Hey, Christine. So, Jolene, very active, very interactive. I don't know how to deny this.
It's my phone messing him up. Okay.
That's still going. How do I deny this?
Don't join it all. You don't want to swipe up? It'll go off in a minute.
How rude. How rude, Nancy
Of course
Larson,
you
if you're
didn't know.
watching, or
Well,
Jonathan
no, that's
Larson.
because you forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So.
Well, they shouldn't be calling anyway, knowing that
Yes,
we're going to be on.
they didn't. How would they know that? She was
They should
driving.
know it.
She just came home from work.
She should know it. Everyone should know it.
Don't be picking on my girl.
I have to go back and forth to find. So you kill time while I.
So.
It was your phone that did this.
I did something new in the mind that people had a unique experience about, and I don't really want to. Do you want me to pull it up? You talk, I'll pull it up.
How is it? I'm not even going to ask.
It's my phone. That's why I know how to use it.
Anyway, sorry about that.
There you go.
Most people are professional when they do this and don't
not me,
bring everything to a grinding halt. But unfortunately, I don't work with those people. So I have to I have to deal with what I deal with. Anyway, Jolene will be there at Parent Uni, I'm sure. But Jolene, she does. The only time I saw her not able to connect with the spirits around was when we were in the basement of the Aller house, and there were just different types of energy there, and she wasn't having any of it. She was nowhere to be found that night. And that was last year at the Hoover House celebration thing.
Yeah.
But she was pretty good. She actually, poor Carl was leery of Jolene because Carl had gone to the battlefield bash in Gettysburg, and according to Carl, he walked by Jolene and he got like a headache and he heard like a paper crackling noise, like when you crunch paper.
Oh, really?
He said he got that in his head. So he was leery about Jolene as it was, about being around her and investigating her. So I had, of course, as is my way.
You tortured him.
I had Carl stand next to Jolene, and Jolene literally flopped out of the chair and at Carl's feet. It was one of the coolest things I've ever saw.
She tends to do that stuff. That's crazy.
Really, really cool. It was, again, and he flipped out, and Tracy, who was with him, his sister, was just like, oh my God, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But we got some good stuff. There were some good EVPs, good interaction upstairs, and then the basement. The guy in the hatch was more kind of active because I guess Jolene and them were present. I mean, we got some
I
good
think
EVPs
you're correct about her. She's a conduit for things. It's almost like she's that connection sometimes. There's something about you with her.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, Lisa. This is a friend of ours, Carl.
Yeah, no. This is a friend of ours. She seems to be with you. The synergy between you and her seems to create that, I don't want to say portal, but
well, you just did
a pathway where things come through.
Garden State. How are you guys? See you guys Saturday too. The funny thing about Jolene was when Cody and Satori were in my group, and Satori's like, John, Jolene likes you because you talk to her like a person. And I'm like, well, how else am I supposed to talk to objects that people are connected to or attached to? I talk to them like I talk to her, or I talk to anybody. So we're talking to people, right?
You even argue with them.
And she just like, that's why she likes you. So we were asking the question if Jolene would rather come home with me and be with me. And the cat ball went off, the EMF lights started going, the dome started going, and it was just one piece of equipment after the other. And that happened both times we asked.
That's why Cody said, hey, Jolene's in your car going home with you tonight. And
yeah,
I
was gonna do a GoFundMe, save Jolene, like Jason's doing with the Conjuring House. I was gonna do a GoFundMe where I was gonna get a lawyer and try to sue for custody, but I decided not to because I really like Cody Satori.
Oh my God!
But she does. She really and again, because I've been around her. How many times?
Yeah, now? but it's more than that. There's just like in life, we have connections to people. You have a connection to her because I don't have that. And the one thing I do say, a lot of people like to come up and they all want to hug her. They all are drawn to hug her. which is something in itself.
I enjoy investigating with Jolene around, and
You do.
and I'll be again one of the.
And what's the other one that you?
Liza was an actor
Liza's a little darker one.
But I'll be honest. I've never kind of used an object, a doll, as a conduit for other spirits until we went to the Hoover thing, and we were in the Aller House, and I wasn't getting anything. And I literally turned to Jolene and I said, Jolene, are there spirits here? If there are, could you help me with this? Could you reach out to them and tell them I'm a nice guy and that they could talk to me? Boom. Away we went.
Heck.
Away we went. She jumped out of the chair.
She did.
She did that to Carl at the
hey Donna.
At the mine as well in the office. Poor Carl. You know, I couldn't help myself. I mean, if he's feeling a certain kind of way.
But he did it. He could have said no.
Exactly. I didn't grab him and
because I wouldn't do it. There. I wouldn't do it.
I asked him, I said, Carl.
I think Jolene's sweet, but I wouldn't do it.
If you're feeling that way, go over there and stand by her. She's sitting in the chair. And he did. And I picked up my SLS, and it wasn't mapping the doll of Jolene. It was mapping next to kind of the doll, kind of somebody was there. And he's like, I'm starting to feel like something here. He was talking about how he was feeling. All of a sudden, zip, I mean, right, she fell right at his feet. And he was over on the side. And everybody there was like,
what just happened?
I'm like, who knows why she reacted that way? I don't know if she's picking up on it. Carl claims to be a little sensitive, clairvoyant, whatever you want to call it. And maybe she don't like that vibe. I'm curious how Jolene would be around mediums. I really am. Like to see how she would affect a medium or if she would interact with a medium. I mean, speaking of mediums, we had one in one of our groups in the basement. And she came up with the name Micah out of the blue. And the damn EVP. We got an EVP in the bell ring of that name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, weird. I like when that stuff happens because, you know me, my mediums are a dime a dozen as far as I'm concerned. And when they can really validate stuff, I'm impressed, to tell you the truth, when that happens, because it doesn't happen much. No offense to any mediums out there. I'm sure there are a lot of real mediums. I've met them, but there are also
there's one that she's
that
not out there anymore, but I remember her going to a location with you, and she said, there's something over there. If you do this, and this.
Judy K did it.
And Judy K too. But this other one, the very first time where you had that experience where you finally opened the door to, oh, some of them actually do have something, because she told you there's a man over there, and if you do this, this, and this, you will get him.
I got a voice.
He got a male voice, like right after she said that. She was doing a walkthrough. She'd never been there. She had no idea what they wanted from her. And she just stopped everybody. And she goes, there's a man in that corner. And if you put this down and this down and this down, he will react to it. And you can ask him a question. And it did exactly what she said. Now that's amazing.
No, there are real ones. I mean, I've met enough.
That blows your mind.
Speaking of mediums, I hope you guys had a good time with Judy K on Halloween.
Yeah, I heard that was great.
Yeah, we got a little feedback. We didn't get much, but what we heard, it went well.
I had a couple people say it was really good.
But yeah, the mind again, man. That's where I take pleasure in the paranormal. Is
people got touched in the mind.
Really?
Yes. Several people were touched in the mind doing the experiment.
Wow.
And actually, Cody, I wish Cody was on. You have to bring him on and to discuss it. Cody, it's so funny. Cody was doing an experiment in this tent, and Satori is sitting in a chair watching him. And she looks up at me and she goes, it looks like Cody's jacket just got pulled. And Cody had this look of like he was being lifted. It was the most insane thing. Now, Cody has no idea. He's got headsets on, everything. Cody has no idea that Satori said this to me in a whisper in there. And then all of a sudden when he comes out, the first thing he said, he goes, something grabbed the hold of me and tried to lift me up. How crazy is that?
On that night? I mean, Robert's right. I mean, you talk about the mind being an EVP factory.
Yeah, Nicole was touched.
I got... The first group was probably 8 people. I got 5 EVPs with the first group.
I didn't
which
even
is
do EVPs.
unheard of in that office. It was just like that night was so charged with, and that's again, I this is what I love about the paranormal is that we can have an event like that and Cody Satori be there, who are friends of ours, and a bunch of people that are on here watching now, and others who probably maybe not don't know about New Jersey Paranormal. And you got Robert and Sandra there, and it's just like I said, it's just a fun, good, active night on Halloween with haunted objects and Cody Satori. What could you want? What more could you want? It was a great Halloween night. So go ahead and finish talking about your experience, and then we'll touch on the
well,
diner.
it's just that a couple of people that did the experiment in the tent were touched. And again, that's not the norm when you're sitting in, like, I mean, they were closed off, sealed in a tent. Think about that for a minute. A closed off square tent. Okay. Not your, and not open to anybody. They're sitting in a chair. They have a thing over their eyes so they can't see. And they have ear sets on. So they're hearing something else instead of what's happening out in the mind. And one was touched up by their neck. Another one was touched on their hand. I forget where the other one, so I can't say it because I can't remember, was touched somewhere else. And then one person was standing. When a person was having an experience inside the tent, the person was standing off to the side, and they say that they felt something like when they were talking about a minor come up and like push them. Like, and there were people there, and everybody's just like, there wasn't anybody that did it. Everybody was standing there like, what the heck? And they were hearing things. And I saw, and other people saw it just as it was fading. There was literally where they always said that they see like a light go by this tunnel, and there's no one there. So they think it's a worker that's working with his light on.
I've seen
all of a sudden, we're standing in that area where they have the simulated dynamite, and we're standing there, and all of a sudden we're focusing on the person in the tent, and all of a sudden I look over, there's a flash of light, and then all of a sudden you see the little light, and I hollered, oh my God, there was a light over there, just flashed over there. And someone said, I see the light, and it went that way. And one of them charged right up there. I forget who it was that charged right up there with a flashlight to see where this went. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if people don't get that is rare.
It's such an adrenaline rush too. Like I the one time I saw something like that was I came into big green doors, and it was dark, pitch black into mine. I had my flashlight, and I was walking, watching my feet, looking for water or whatever. And all of a sudden, at the opposite end where Robert and Sandra were this time by the skip, I saw another light start moving, and it was up high. It wasn't down low. It was up high, and I'm squinting, and I'm looking at my flashlight, and I'm kind of doing this, and I'm like, "Hey, anybody down there?" And everything echoes into mine, so you could hear if you're down where that area is from where I'm walking. And the light moved again, and went in one direction, and just vanished. And I didn't hear footsteps. Nobody yelled back at me, and I made my way down there. And
I heard Nikki got some great EVPs. I heard that the squawker box that Danielle uses had gotten a lot of direct responses to what people were saying. That was crazy. I mean, it was a good night all the way around.
When that mind is on, it is on.
So should I tell you how the night wrapped up, though? That was funny. No, not about after, like at the mine.
Yeah.
So at the end of the night, I went out to make sure that everybody, the last group that was coming out, where Sandra and Robert were coming out, and there were two people that were coming out, Ann and Tony, and Luann is walking out, and she's basically on the road, and all of a sudden, boom! I mean, it was a loud boom, like in a ricochet boom, and I just turned to look down the road, and sparks.
Damn.
Just see sparks everywhere. So I go in and I tell the people that, thanks, Luann. Just jump right in there.
Don't you hate when that happens?
But a huge tree. So I went in and I told the tour guides, because they have to make sure everything's okay, because they do have important stuff down there, buildings and stuff. So it turns out this big, massive tree came down right then and there in that moment. And the funny thing is, if we had finished at 11 o'clock, that would have been everybody driving out when that happened. And that's when we normally finish.
Yeah, that's scary.
So think about that for a minute.
Could we say it was demonic?
No.
The Zach Baggins in me says there may be a demon. Maybe a demon
It pushed
that we
over the
angered on
tray.
Halloween night doing our rituals and spells.
I'm kidding.
We
I'm
conjured
kidding.
the
Luann.
demon and knocked down the pole. And right, Robert, you're with me on that, right?
Going in solo to fire up the equipment, walked on. Yeah, that was pretty cool, Robert.
I think we conjured a demon and knocked down the
Donna heard
pole.
it too. We all had angels sitting on our shoulders that night. I agree with you, Patricia, because honestly, the time that we would all been driving out of there, especially you guys, would have been around that time, and that would have crushed the car. Now I heard Carl. There were several people who stopped and moved the tree off of the road. Like I guess it was in pieces. I guess it was an older tree that fell. When it fell, it broke into pieces, and I think that they all moved the pieces
See,
off
and that's
the road.
the thing too. If we were some like YouTube thrill seekers and like wanted our channel to like blow up, we could have like went out there and filmed that and like, oh, can it be this? Could it have been that? Did we anger the whatever? Well, we're mentioning it here because, you know, thank God nobody got hurt. You know what I mean? And nothing, you know, no damage of cars, like you said. Thank God that didn't happen. But if we were like crazy YouTubers, we could have been out there like, oh my God, why did that pole fall? What did we anger the spirits? I mean,
the miners.
Now I'm thinking about it, we should have done, but I mean,
No.
it's too late now. But anyway, no, we're just, again, thank God nobody was hurt.
And I love the tour guides. As
It was
long
real
as
busy, man, that day.
the power's on, we're good. These are tough guys. If the power's on, everything's good. Didn't matter what happened.
But what a Halloween night. I thoroughly enjoy nights like that. It's like, again, that's what keeps me doing it and makes me love doing it, is when you have those really good nights where everything comes together, everyone's having a good time, and it just makes it all, worthwhile, being with friends and doing the paranormal stuff and haunted objects. I mean, I can't ask for anything more than that. We did our usual ritual, which is we go to the college diner on Halloween. It's a must. You have to. You can't not do it. So here we are, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it was.
Oh, way later than that.
Yeah, we're probably later. We go to this diner and nothing but drunk college kids.
It was like 2
in costumes everywhere. No, you're right, because it was closing at.
Yes.
And we got there like a 45 minutes. It was closing at 2:30.
Yeah.
We got there quarter to 2. And nothing but, again, funny. There may or may not be a picture of somebody in the group with a guy who was dressed as a old lady. He had the gray hair, beard, glasses, everything. He had like a house coat dress on, and he had giant balloon appendages. I don't know what to call them, but he may or may not have come over to someone and put them on somebody's head. I won't say who or when, but there may be a picture of it that is going to be deleted forever out there somewhere. It was crazy. Once we got to that diner, they were all, yeah,
Luann, it was late when you guys got home.
it was, you go to that diner on Halloween, it's nothing but college kids, nothing. And they're all coming from wherever they were partying. They're all loud and they're all in costumes, but they weren't like,
Oh no, not like the year before.
No, they were friendly and funny for the most part, even the line.
And I don't know if it's just because I can't hear, but it seemed like a lot quieter.
Yeah, but they were funny. Like the ones
they
that
were
were
funny.
around us were joking and stuff. It was a good time. So we go out, and Satori is talking about a cheeseburger the entire night. I want a cheeseburger. I want a cheeseburger. I want a cheeseburger. So she gets the bug in my head where I'm like, you know what? I want a cheeseburger. So we get cheeseburgers, and mine is a friggin' hockey puck. Black. on the outside,
So why did you turn it
charcoal.
back in?
I mean, at that point, they were closing, so not good. But again, we stayed there till 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what time we left. And I
Yeah.
know that because Tori said, Cody, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't get home till 4, didn't get to bed till probably 6.
Yeah.
It was,
We had to unload the car.
yeah,
We had a lot of stuff that to do.
but it was fun. It was a great night. And again, nights like that makes me so look forward to December in Waynesboro when we're going to be there with everyone, and John Zaffis and his wife and Cody Satori and Pam and Steve and you guys are going to be there. God, it's going to be such a great time. That's when the holidays officially start for me. You know, yeah, we got to work and do the ghost hunts, but that's fun too. You know, I can't wait for that.
Just getting to walk downtown for the whole day. I love that.
I wear the sunglasses because I have an issue with I have a neurological issue with my eyes. So a lot of times my eyes will hurt me with lights and stuff. So I wear them.
He has laser red eyes.
Yeah. So I wear them because again, it's hard for me to see and stuff and things blur. So I just wear the sunglasses.
You don't set food back in a diner at 2 a.m.? I would.
Luann is 100% right about that. You don't send food back in a diner regardless. I mean, God knows what they'll do with it. But that was our Halloween. And again, thanks to Robert and Sandra for coming out and helping us, Spear Fort Paranormal. Thank you to everyone who came there. Cody Satori, the Haunted Objects. Awesome. Can't wait to do that again. And now we focus on the expo, and that's going to be crazy. We went back to one day, and it'll be one day of madness, and we'll get through it. And that Saturday night, no one has any idea how much I love that Saturday night party, and that we're going back to that, because Saturday night party means the convention's over. Whatever happened,
another one happened.
Yeah, it's, some are great.
We survived it.
Rough, some are great and rough. But that party is just, we're done. We relax. I'm not a drinker, but I have a few cocktails and just enjoy the fact that another one's behind us. We did it. It's over. So as much as I love the convention and all that, I really look forward to that Saturday night party.
Because we can just relax and enjoy everybody that's there. That's the reason.
That's the beginning of the holidays for me too. Once that behind me,
it's like it's the kickoff.
Yeah, and then we only have the Liberty Hall event, and then we have the Hoover House, and then pretty much done.
And then we have
the Creeper Gallery. Yeah, but that's not a lot. All the events we did in October, we only have 3 left. That's it.
It's true.
Then what? We stared at the walls all January? No, I won't.
Staring at the walls.
Are we staying at the hotel? Yes, we will be at the hotel. Keep it paranormal, just do a live stream.
What hotel?
Huh?
What hotel?
At the Comfort.
Oh, you mean for the expo?
Yeah,
yes.
I think that's what she's talking about.
Yes.
But the other thing I wanted to talk about is, I get the updates every day on my phone.
To the live stream and night vision.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I wish I could afford those kind of cameras for here. You see the setup we have. This is like we have a studio. But I've been, again, getting the updates on the Jason Hawes Conjuring House thing. And, me personally, I like Jason. I've talked to Jason a bunch of times. Gotten to spend time with him. We've had him at the convention a bunch of times. If anybody's going to own that place, yeah, I think it should be him. I don't know all the other people, so I don't know them, but of the people I know, I mean, Jason's a good guy. Yeah. So I could speak to his character and him being the owner of a property, and he's again one of the pioneers, especially on TV, of the paranormal and trying to debunk things and show not everything is a spirit. And I think he would really do right by that property and by Andrea, and really, again, he keeps preaching about community and, the donations and all that. And it's true. I mean,
what's wrong hotel for what, Luann?
No, continue. I'll wait till you.
No, I did already said it. I said what I needed to say. I was confused.
Go ahead.
I did it. I asked the thing when I saw it. No need to stop.
No, yeah. Well, there was because I was in the middle of. But go ahead. You take it.
Mm-mm.
What else you want to talk about?
Sir John. I don't know what you meant by wrong hotel. You talking about for the expo? For the expo, there are 3 hotels. There's Comfort Suites. Excuse me. There's Fairfield Inn, and there's excuse me, Residence Inn. So those are the 3 hotels that are associated with us for the expo. I'm done.
Oh, you and the land are done?
Yes, we
Okay.
are.
Well,
We
just
finished.
wanted to make sure that was.
Luann with a zipper on
that
her
was over.
mouth. I'm always that way, Luann.
Anyway, I was saying about the Conjuring House. I hope that from what I hear, there may be an announcement in a few weeks and see what happens. But that'll be really cool. I mean, and again, if that comes through, then we probably will be taking our first ever trip there for sure. If Jason buys that.
Yeah, because we've never been. We've never get to check it.
Are there. That'll be really cool. I mean, you hear all the stuff about that place, and I've never been, but I've heard mixed things. I've heard people have had experiences there, and then I heard not so much.
Well, like anything else, you have to find out for yourself if you're interested. Garden State Paranormal Investigators, where's the party at? So they are VIP parties. What was the 3rd hotel again? Residence Inn.
NJP road trip. That's always in the cards. We keep talking about wanting to just kind of not do as many of the buildings we do in Jersey and take the road trip like at least 3 times a year. I'd like to do 3 at least. I don't know where we'd go, but I like the idea of taking 10 to 15 people and just getting together and
dying to do that.
Booking a place and renting a place and going and just, about partying. Yes, we are, Patricia. Thank you for mentioning that because we are going to cover everything tomorrow night on the New Jersey Para Unity Expo live stream regarding the expo. So thank you for mentioning that, Patricia. I appreciate that.
It has been laid down.
Thank you, Patricia, for bringing that up. But, like I New Orleans, she wants to go to New Orleans. I really don't want to go to New Orleans.
Why not?
Oh, that's no appeal to me. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Steve Barry has
he's got a bus.
He's got a bus, all right. As long as there's no chicken wings in
and
it. And
as long as that when you back it up, it goes beep, 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 because that's going to be needed.
All right. Explain that joke to me because that I have no idea. That one really got by me.
Someone's going to get run over if you don't. So stay tuned, Alex says.
But I'm sure Donna is going to be announcing the Creeper Gallery event.
Yeah.
Probably in the next few weeks, if I had to guess. She wanted to wait till November, and Patricia was asking where it's going to be. It's going to be at Donna's house. She's got this. I don't know what you call it.
It's a gallery.
She calls it a gallery, but it's a thing that's connected to her house where you could fit way more people than you could in the Creeper Gallery.
It's her art gallery, her own private art gallery that she has. It's where she does her stuff and like where she has all her and it's really good.
So that'll be open to more people, and it'll just be one session as opposed to the 2 that we did last year. So that parking is a little difficult in New Hope if you haven't been. Creeper Gallery on a Friday night is tough, man. Believe me, I know. The last 2 times I went there on a Friday night, I wound up parking. There's a parking lot. You have to go upstairs and go up top. That's $25. The park
Yeah,
up
and then
there.
you got to go up over on top of that's our studio.
Thank God no one was filming me the last time, because like an old man, I tripped going up the stairs, and it was
Not pretty.
not pretty at all.
No.
It was just I couldn't see, it was dark, so I hit the top of the step, and I thank God my equipment didn't get broken. But yeah, it's kind of freaky going up there. At night, because you have to go up these steps, and then you go over like a wooden bridge that crosses this little canal, and then the parking lot's over there, and it's creepy going there. You never know who's out there.
Sandra, we just get done saying it, and I'll say it because you just popped on here. Thank you so much for helping out on short notice on Friday. John and I really appreciated it.
So, again, I wanted to come back on because things are going to get crazy in the next 3-4 days. Hopefully you guys will come to Para Unity. That's Friday night. There's a party Friday night, and then Saturday is the convention, 10 to 5, Woodbridge High School, Woodbridge, New Jersey. There'll be a lot going on in that building. I mean, we're even bringing in the hearse club. There's going to be hearses parked outside. There's going to be all kinds of exhibit rooms, all the people, the celebrities that are going to be there. We'll be there. Yeah. And it's just going to be a great time. And again, we always say it because we mean it. We don't know how many more there's going to be. We do it one at a time. We have a great time doing it. And
Hi, Alex.
And then, that's it. We find out if we're doing another, and then we start planning again. But it came up quick this year. November is like, wow, we're in November already. And again, doing as many of events that we've done this year, again, because of Chris and her planning, just doesn't give me a break. It went by fast, real fast. So next year is the slowdown year. You heard it here first. Gonna slow down.
I've heard this
Not
for the last 3 years.
There is 2 new buildings that we're bringing into the fold.
Exactly. And it seems that the pace picks up, not drops off.
There are 2 new buildings we're bringing into the fold, and we will be going back to the White Hill Mansion three times. So
listen, do you really think
slow down?
Wait, whoa. Do you think this guy knows how to use brakes? Because he plans an event the week before our wedding and the week after our wedding. We still have not taken a honeymoon. And he's talking about next year already. And yes, we've got more buildings that he's already working on. So do you think that someone's going to pull the brakes? I've been pulling the emergency brake for the last 3 years, and we still haven't stopped. So go figure.
It's all in the planning. Just got to know how to move things around. That is exciting, Veronica. See, Veronica's excited. Hey, you can be a part-timer.
I could be a no-timer.
No, you could be a no-timer too, if that's what you need.
It will be changed. You are so right, Tanisha.
No,
yes.
There's gonna be a hiatus for sure. Now during that hiatus, will we be investigating? Possibly. I love the winter investigations. I love them. Can't get enough of them. Going into the building with just us.
Knock your socks off.
I'll do it myself. I love doing it. I'm sure Nikki and
I do not doubt it.
Will join me.
I do not doubt. Listen.
Look, you can sit on the couch doing your knitting.
I don't knit
but
here's the thing.
The fire going.
I do love doing this. Hey Jennifer, I love doing this, but Chris needs some downtime to recover. John does not have an off button, so you all just see what we do on Facebook. There's so much more behind it goes on. Let alone the experiments that are going all the time, the lectures that are happening, the planning that you're doing. Yes, the library lectures
in the house.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying. Don't split hairs. He's being funny, but there's always boom, 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 and we go to the Creeper Gallery once a week. So there's no downtime for reading. I'm a reader. I love to read. That's how I put myself back together. There's none of that. There's no date nights. Keyboard honeymoon.
We're gonna fit one of those in. Don't you worry. We're gonna.
Yeah, and it's called the Pine Box, 6 feet under.
Now the weather's got to get nicer now. Now it's too cold to do anything. So I want to go back to Arizona. She don't want to. And
I didn't
know
say
where I want
that.
to go. I decided where I want to
But
go.
somebody said about a Jerome Hotel in Arizona.
No,
so
I want to go to. I think I want to go to Vegas because I want to see the museum.
I wouldn't mind doing
And
that.
they have mountains and stuff in Vegas. Too,
I
so.
would not mind doing that. But I would love one time to go to New Orleans. I don't know why you find that so distasteful. It's not just about the ghost stuff. It's also about the
Heather,
culture.
yes, they can. They're waiting in the wings.
Yes, Heather.
I don't know what the dates are, Amy. I've already booked the dates with the White Hill for next year, and they let me kind of pick the dates that we want it. So I'm sure it's going to be when it gets warm, and then I'm sure there's a day. Probably, I don't even know. If I had to guess, I'd say June, August, and September, something like
Mexico.
That. But we're going to go back there. It's been a while. We did enjoy going there. So, I mean, the place is active for sure.
Very.
So, I mean, yes. Thank you, Luann. You hear what?
See what Luann just said? Stuff like that.
You see what Luann just said?
I see that. Don't tell him stuff like that, Lou. I'm trying to get this guy out of his comfort zone.
Vegas is awesome. Oh, yeah, Vegas, maybe.
I've never been to Vegas, so I'd like to go to Vegas too. I would like a give and take. We go to Vegas, then we go to Orleans.
Well, I'm not going to pee in the streets.
I didn't ask you to, because I'm not going to either.
And I'm not going to walk barefoot in the streets.
And why would you?
According to Luann, or with sandals, because where did that even come from? Was that Luann? Did Luann say that? Oh, that doesn't surprise me. For those of you who didn't read the comment, Luann said they pee in the streets of New Orleans, which I don't believe is true. You know, Luann's she's a nice gal, but she can be a little out there sometime. White Hill was the first time I met you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
That was many moons ago.
Look at us now.
And that was years ago. Sounds like a plan for you both.
Right? Yeah. Yes.
But no,
they pee in the street. Listen, they pee in the streets in New York. They pee. I mean, they pee in the corners. It's just like that's just the way it is.
Can we not talk about pee in the streets anymore, please? My God, I've been there several times and I've never seen that. Yes, it does smell like urine, but they flush. Well, thank you, Jay. Now we're getting into a debate of I'd love to go to New Orleans if it's I wouldn't go.
Me too, Laura.
I wouldn't again I wouldn't go anywhere to investigate. See, that's the thing. I'm not looking to go somewhere and do any investigating.
No, I'd like to put that mantle down and just go and enjoy the sights.
We're going away to just relax.
And it doesn't mean that we can't find something unusual and because we like to do that. Like we found the doll forest. That was cool. Where we just get to walk around and just enjoy.
Oh, we can do weird stuff,
lot of
but
it.
Not paranormal stuff. I mean, I don't.
Street gravy? That's what you call it?
Wow. I'm not even going there. We're not going there at all. How do we get there? I'm trying to keep it.
Luann got us there.
Yeah, it's always Luann. Always Luann. If I told you about Luann's dreams, believe me, you'd probably send the police to her house, but I like Luann. Luann's my kind of people. I got to see Luann on Halloween, and that was really nice. Her and Tony, Mr. Excitement. Sleepy Hollow, been there many times.
Tony enjoyed himself. I didn't experience
Luann, you're in the minority there. No one else is seeing people peeing. I don't know what part of New Orleans you're going, but let me know so I don't ever go there.
But Tony had a good time. Actually, Tony asked to repeat the experiment.
Oh, good.
So that was fun. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Tony is usually you see no reaction.
We've
just
worn
there.
Tony down.
I think we've worn him down a bit. Yeah.
Tony's one of us.
He enjoyed himself.
Tony's one of us now. And again, and that's please, Luann. Please. You can find that anywhere, Luann. The very first time I took my son into New York City, now we're really going to go on a tangent here. We go into Penn Station, and again, my son's 26 now, so he was younger. And literally, we got off the train, and there's a big Christmas tree in Penn Station, and laying right next to that is, unfortunately, a I'm assuming he was homeless. He was definitely drunk, laying flat out by the tree with his pants. He was laying on his stomach and his pants were down in the back. And that was my son was like, I'm like, keep walking, keep walking. So you can see things in any city, I'm sure, if you look hard enough. No apparatuses. Only when Tracy's around do we see
See,
those.
Tanisha says you go to French Quarter, which is beautiful. Which yes, I've the French Quarter. What I've seen from movies and pictures looks amazing. I would love to go there. And she says take a steamboat ride at the Jackson Mill. That is pretty cool. Or maybe I'll just take you to the swamp.
And New Orleans, the swamps there? I don't go near
New
swamps.
Orleans
I don't
has
go to any. Oh, no, it's still going. But no,
got the bayous,
they,
baby.
it's just a matter of getting away.
And they do have gators there, so I want to take you on a trail.
Like she said, it's just a matter of going away and unplugging from all of this,
Yeah.
and just having a good time, enjoying a place that we've never been before. I've been to Vegas, but it was for a whole nother reason, and I really didn't get to enjoy it. But it'd be cool to go. I want to check out the museum, Zach Baggins Museum, see all the stuff they have there, and
I would.
It's
love
warm.
The Cajun swamps. That's
but it's
right.
warm in Vegas, so we can go there during the winter.
I'm for it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. So anyway, like I said, Expo is coming this weekend, and then Liberty Hall after that, and then we don't have anything until December. See, that's the break she wanted. That's like 2 weeks with nothing
What?
after Liberty Hall.
Oh,
There's your break. You're welcome.
really?
You're welcome.
I have a funny feeling.
But let's talk about what happens between the Expo and before Liberty Hall. There's somebody's birthday coming up. I won't say who. Let's just call him JR.
Who shot JR?
JR's birthday is coming up November 14th, which again, we bring up the my neurological issues. I get injections, nerve injections, believe it or not, in and around my eye and behind my eye. I'm getting those injections on my birthday, which is always fun way to celebrate your birthday. But so if anybody's coming to Liberty Hall and you really feel the need to bring a gift, then hey, I won't be mad at you. But if you don't bring one, I probably will be mad at you. But that's
we got to figure something out, Patricia, because it would be nice to celebrate.
I do want to plan for those of you who aren't going to Waynesboro, and I know there's not a lot of you because it's travel and you got to stay. I do want to plan something. I have ideas of just to get together. I don't know where we would do it, but maybe we could. Those of you who watch this and want to get together, just we go somewhere, we do something. I don't know where we would do it, Barron Arts Center or somewhere indoors, and just order some pizza, have a holiday celebration with everyone. No pressure, no nothing. Just enjoying each other's company and celebrating the year and the holidays and the new year, and just maybe doing that. That'd be kind of cool.
Jeez.
I'm down for that. I am. I haven't been there forever, although the pizza's not that great. But that would be kind of cool. I mean, again, no pressure. Just everyone together. You never know. There's. I'm going to get a little deep. I'm going to get a little, not emotional, but just feelings are going to happen. So prepare yourself. No more talk about peeing streets. We're going to talk about feelings. There is my favorite band in the world is Pearl Jam's my favorite band, but Shinedown's a close second. And Shinedown has this song called 365. And the chorus is about a lot could happen in a year. Things happen, people lose people, you go through hardships. A lot of that happens year to year. You never know what could happen. So why not take the time to just celebrate, with friends and people that have supported us, and hopefully we means something to you guys, and that's why you do it. And we feel the same about you guys. Why not to get together for that one time and just, it's been a year, good or bad for all of us, whatever you've gone through, and, celebrate the fact that, we are still here and around, and that, things could be good one day, bad the next, but on that day, we all get together and just enjoy ourselves, and just hang out and enjoy friendship, and dare I say the word community, because that word's used a lot now, but I don't know if people really know what that means. We do. I do. So I do think it's something we should do. Nothing in it for anyone, just getting together and getting a bunch of pizza and, just spending time together, hanging out,
I agree.
I think we should try to do that, kind of like the NJP holiday get together. I've already named it. It's done. I'm trying to find the acronym NJPH holiday, something like that. What word can we make out of that? There is no words with NJP. Go ahead. What were you going to say? What do you think? Another potluck at Termania Park?
No, I don't want to go that far.
No.
It's just that in the last couple of weeks, we know a lot of people that are going through some really difficult times that are going to be tough going forward for them. And John and I are going through what we're going through. There's some things that we don't know about people, but we know that the majority of people that we do know have been going through a hard time. And John's saying this from a really good place, because today was a day that we went into a specialist today hoping to get some good news and didn't get the good news. It ain't the end of the world, but it's disappointing. So this is where, like we say, that, things can change at any point in time, and we do need to take those moments and enjoy each other and celebrate each other.
NJPHE.
That's just a mouthful. That's just a mouthful.
We'll think of something. But I do like the idea. And we just got to figure out where and when. The Creeper Gallery thing is going to be December 19th. We do the Hooba.
Hoobelation.
God, you know what I forgot about?
What? Do I want to know?
Centenary. That's on December 12th.
Yes, it is.
Damn, we got to find a day. Might be a Friday. Hopefully people can make a Friday.
Tanisha says you got to let everybody know in advance so they can take off.
We got to think of the day. A day that works. I want it to be in December. I like the feeling of a December get together. I love the month I love the holidays, So for me.
So what about after Christmas?
No. That's not good.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, it got to be before. I mean, it could be an end of year thing, I don't know.
Just saying.
I like before. It kind of, it's a feel good thing. Everyone together. And if you guys want to bring me something, hey, I would. I would, man. If you guys
Heather, you're gonna be in April. You're gonna be here in April, huh? It can even be during the day.
Well, that's a tough one because again, I don't want to make people take off or nothing like that. I mean, maybe like a Friday night or something. We'll figure it out. But I do think it's a good idea because again, it's true. This time next year, who knows where any of us will be or what we would have, dealt with, or, hopefully it's all good. But even if it is, it's still reason to celebrate and appreciate, people around you. I'm already giving my Christmas speech. Usually I give this at the end of the year before the new year. I'm already giving this. Sunday less traffic. That's interesting. What do you guys think of a Sunday? During the day, Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, we could. Again, I'm sure we can.
Early evening.
What time the Baron is? I'm sure we can get Cynthia on board.
Well, they have the Christmas train too.
Oh yeah, that's to the end of the year, so we probably couldn't do that. We'll find. We'll figure it out.
Even if we go somewhere.
No, we can't fit 20, 30 people at a restaurant.
Why not?
How's everybody going to mingle and talk to each other if everyone's
Oh,
at
you need to
different
walk
tables?
around and just hang out with each other. Football, though.
What does that mean?
Donna didn't want to give up her football.
Oh, come on, Donna. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. I know we're supposed to be talking about paranormal things, but you know, it's an idea. We should think about how to make that happen. Friday traffic does suck. That's why Sunday would be better, I think.
Okay.
You know, or I don't know. Thursday, you all take off Friday.
Darrell works on Sundays.
That'd be cool. You know, maybe Thursday night, everybody take off Friday.
Wawa parking lot. Hey, we've had a few of those.
Luann, do they pee there?
Yeah, do you see the yellow puddles?
I had to. But like I said, we're working on the expo. Creeper Gallery isn't going to happen this week, probably next week. I would imagine there are things there. I keep an eye on the Creeper Gallery page, and I noticed there's kind of different things coming in. Jay, I don't know what the deal is with those nun dolls.
I love them. Maybe. I think they're great.
I don't know if there's anything supposed to be connected with
those.
No,
see, I have two right there. I have three.
Yeah, but I don't know.
No, they're just collectors. They're a thing.
Do you know that for sure?
I don't think they're haunted.
Do you know that for sure?
Celine says any day will work because she doesn't work.
I really do think we could accomplish this NJPHE. See, Jay gave it a name, and now I'm going.
I don't like that name. It's too long.
We got to make up our own like holiday song for that. But like I said, I if we could pull it off, we should, because when we did, the fundraiser last November, I believe, and the people that the people that showed up for that and just hung out and kind of stopped in and they nice. Popped in, they popped out, and others were there for the ghost hunt. It was a nice get together, and it doesn't always need to be about. We preach this all the time. It doesn't need to be about money. It doesn't need to be about fundraiser. It doesn't need to be about anything other than friends getting together and just enjoying each other's company and our interest in the paranormal and celebrating the year and the holidays. That really is it, and we should figure out how to make that work because, like I said, you never know, man. We've lost friends this year. We've lost people that matter. Peter, God, I miss Peter all the time. Every event that we have, Peter was always at events every year. One after the other, and he enjoyed it. And we lost Peter this year, and that hurts, So why not get together, And,
I agree.
And just, who knows how much longer we're going to be around in the paranormal world, It's like, you get older, you want to slow down, you don't want to do as much. And
I don't want to do it. It's called that. This
I don't know what
temple.
This is a temple.
This is a temple. This is my temple for my soul, sir. And it needs some time to like have its own worship.
I don't even know what that means. Worship?
Yes. I need to worship my temple.
Oh.
And give it some downtime. Yes.
But this is what I'm talking about. Who knows, again, how much longer we're going to keep doing what we're doing, I mean, there are times when I think too much is too much. Not often, but there are times.
Yeah, we are
and
so
and there may come a day where, New Jersey Paranormal doesn't do nearly as much or, whatever. Yeah. I'd rather enjoy the times where we are doing it and make the most of it. Right? That's what we're talking about.
I'd like to enjoy it as well.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about temples and selfishly myself. I'm talking about everyone. God bless us, everyone. Do you not remember that line where poor Tiny Tib says, God bless me in my temple. God bless us, everyone.
I mean, I have to be nice to this temple so that I can do what you want me to do.
I try.
I've got to, John, everybody needs downtime. You need a little bit of downtime. I know you are nutty where downtime for you is some horrific, terrible thing. But in the normal world,
Wow.
everybody needs downtime so they can rejuvenate, so they can come out and really put everything in their all into
Thank
it.
you, Heather.
What?
John likes to share his temple. This is true. This is true.
And it is not selfish to say, hey, slow it down. It's too much.
Okay. Well, you do that.
Oh, I do. I do.
Take care of that temple and make the repairs and the renovations. And I share my temple
My
with everyone.
stained glass windows need some polishing.
As Heather said, I share my temple.
You do share your temple.
Anyway, I know this was all about nothing. It does sound bad. Tony and I were talking about how hard you guys work. Man, oh man. It's not work if you like what you're doing. I like what I'm doing. And yes, there are days where I'm tired. There are days where I think that we're doing too much. I have those days and those moments when I look at the schedule.
Yeah, but John only measures on his measuring stick, not on Chris's measuring stick. So when Chris has hit her wall, John still has miles to go.
Yeah. And
you don't stop for Chris. No, listen, all joking aside, I love what we do. I especially love being able to be around people and to talk to people and to connect. I mean, this is really important to me. We just had this conversation before. We wouldn't want to do this with anybody else, you know? We both want to do this with each other. You know, so it's just that, yeah, health-wise sometimes it's definitely getting harder. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to do it. It just means that, you know, the body puts its own brakes on sometimes.
You know, in sports like football, baseball, when a player can't do it anymore, they just retire and move on. They get another player.
Well, I don't have a contract where I'm making any money.
The team doesn't end.
No, the team doesn't end.
Just because the player retires or can't do it, the team
I'm going to sit on the bench a few times.
Just saying. You know, like right here, I'm wearing the hat. It's me. You know? Anyway, I know this was all about nothing. Hopefully we see you guys before the expo. We're going to do a live tomorrow night, a live stream tomorrow night about the expo and wrap up and answer all the questions over on the New Jersey Power Unity Expo page. And then I would imagine if we can try to go live on Thursday before the big hoo-ha on Friday, but who knows? But if not, for whatever reason, we're so busy and we can't do it, I hope that you guys come out this weekend, Friday, Saturday. Friday, if you have tickets to the party, Saturday, just the convention. If you guys could come out, support us, support the convention, it allows us to keep doing it year after year and keep it going for year 12 or, you know, beyond. But hopefully we see you guys there and you enjoy it as much as we do. It's for a good cause. Mayor's Charity Fund benefits the people in the community.
Yep.
Again, something we work really, really, really super hard on every single year. But again, a labor of love. We love doing it. We love being able to give this to everyone, and hopefully they enjoy it and they come back. But hopefully you guys come out. We see you there.
Hey, Teresa.
There you go. Hey, Teresa.
Yep. Hi, Teresa. I see she's on there. But no, have a good night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And please, it is really important, not just because of the holidays, but because the way the world is, be kind to each other. I know that it's so easy to like be, you know, angry or, you know, at a stranger or whatever, but you don't know what they're going through. And even just a smile or a nice gesture makes all the difference in the world. So just remember that. And I'm saying this because driving over a little bridge going in to pick up some stuff, I saw a gentleman, a young guy, sitting on the edge of the bridge, just holding his head. And it just reminded me of all the different times that I know that my daughter did that when things were overwhelming to her. And it just hit me really hard. So just remember, kindness is really important. You all have a good night.
See you soon.